Hiya folks, welcome back. Right, I thought I'd come on and show you what I'm going to get up to today. I'm going to turn this boring exercise book, well I think it's like an art book, a school art book. It's even got name and subject. Look, I might even put my name on there and what subject it is. I'm going to turn it into a Botanical masterboard scrapbook. So what I've got is all these pieces here that I've already pre-cut, just random, just any old how. I've chopped off things, you know, chopped flowers in half, you name it. It's just book pages out of a old, I think it's an old, I'll just grab it for you just to show you. I think it's like an old address book, I think, an old diary type thing. Let's have a look, see if I've got, here they are, look. This is what they are. It's just an old diary, but it's like botanical plant themed. Yeah, it's just a old diary. So let's crack on and get some of these pieces down. I'm just going to stick them down any old how. I'm not going to be too precise, not too sort of you know, thinking about what I'm doing, so I'm like, oh, I'll put that there because that'll make a tag. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick them down anyhow I like. I'm going to try not to put pieces like that together, obviously, because we don't, you know, that sort of size is the size of a tag or a tuck spot, isn't it, or a journal card. So we don't want to do that because you know, I've got two butterflies. So what I'll do, I'll pull them out, just stick them on, and I'm going to stick them not proper close because when I tear them, I don't want to be tearing into me bits, you know. So another thing, I'm running real low with my canal glue. I've literally just put the last of my, it's Calal all purpose. It's smelly, so you know, be aware of that one. There's another reason why I've moved my desk down this side of the room, because I can have my window open, see, which is obviously better for me breathing, because I've got this hanging over me, this bit of a chest from COVID. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is edge these with the Calal, because I know that's a good grip. And then I'm just going to use the Pritt stick, the good old Pritt stick in the middle, yeah? This should firm up the page. It's not too bad. I think if I use PVA or any, like a wet glue, it's not, I should have done this the other way around, because this takes a bit longer to dry than that. See, this drying already. Right, I'm going to have to be really quick here now with this. Yeah, the PVA is too wet and it'll just bubble and crinkle. If you like bubbles and crinkles, then fair enough. I don't. I'd rather sort of have a bit of a flat finish to my work. And then all I'm going to do is place them on. There's not much wiggle room with the Pritt stick. That's the only thing. There's a bit there, but not a lot. See, that's adhered already. So let's put something else on. Do we have it that way, or? I mean, I'm not too sort of fussed about what I'm putting together, but I'm going to try not to put them all in the same direction, you know. I'm going to try and sort of put them with a good, you know, good sort of range of shape, if you know what I mean. So instead of me putting that like that, which is the same direction as those, I'm going to put it that way. And then the good thing about this, see, I've got a little bit of wiggle, not a lot, but oh, quick, before it grips. The good thing about this white background, if when you're doing this sort of thing and you don't quite get it up, you know, close together, you know, it won't hurt. It won't hurt, will it? Ah, I don't want to go there. Oh, that's good. I like that, because that's a nice, good range. You know, if I want to chop it or whatever. Yeah. It's, if you've got like a bit of a gap, like a slit, you know, a little white slice of gap where your papers aren't quite meeting, okay, because it being white and this paper being sort of white, if you know what I mean. It's not, I'm not using like craft colours, like browns, you know, brown papers and stuff. It's not going to be too visible. And then you can always go around it with your scissors if you want to, or, you know, trim or put a bit of ink it up a bit. Right, shall we, some of these, some of them are a bit big. I mean, that one's okay, so I'll put that in there. That's quite thick now, I like that. That's thickened up really well. Right, now, what I'm going to do is turn this camera off, quickly check my battery and stuff, because this is a new phone that I'm using. It's another reason why I've been absent. I've had to change phones twice. I've ended up using my son's phone, which he needs his own phone, even though he doesn't really go out, but because he's got Asperger's, he stays in, you know, he's a home bird sort of thing, but he does need a phone. You know, I said to him, people need to contact you. So I used his phone for a while, and then I ended up getting this other phone that I've got, which isn't as good as storage, so the battery's a bit dodgy. So I will, it's not a new phone, just check the phone and then I'll come back. I will see you in a tick. Hello, I'm back. Right then, just going to put my little timer on just to keep me on. I'm trying to do smaller videos, folks, so I've got this 15-minute timer. So yeah, I'm just going to try and keep me eye on that. Right, back to it. So I'm going to use these last ones up, because I thought, well, I don't want to, using the wrong one. I don't want to leave those little snippets hanging around, because that's what you do, isn't it? You do a load of fussy cutting, and if you're like me, you end up popping them in a little envelope or a drawer or something or whatever, and then they don't get used. And then you find them and you think, what was I going to do with that? Because that's what's been happening with me. I end up sort of have all these ideas. I watch all these lovely ladies that we've got in the community. You know, our scrapbooking community, well, scrapbooking, journaling, whatever, card making community. And I've started writing them down in a little project list, you know, a little project list. So I know, oh yeah, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. But the project lists are just piling up. so the project lists are piling up, just like the supplies and the unfinished work, unfinished things. So yeah, it's a never-ending thing, isn't it? I mean, I'm in the middle of doing a dress for my niece. She's getting married in August, and I've got to take the front up for her. It's a bit long, and I've took it apart, ready to do, you know, ready to get it on the sewing machine. Right, these are a bit. No, here we go again. See, I don't want to cut them. I don't want to cut them. So what I might do is use a couple of skinny ones. See if I can get these in here. Right, we got a little skinny one. No, them two are the same. I don't really want to put them two together, do I? Right, yeah, we'll use that one. Right, what I'll do, I'll put that one there like that. Yeah, so it's I keep picking that up, don't I? yeah, this dress, I'm working on that, but I'm doing like a little bit at a time. I'm not sort of because I get bad shoulders. I'm gonna sort of work on it in stages, if you know what I mean. And then once I've done her dress, I've got to do a few little sort of snippets to the shoulders of the bridesmaids' gowns. So that's another little challenges for me to crack on with. Right, I'm in a bit of a mess now, right, because I don't want to put them two together because they're the same. I'm going to have to do a bit of chopping, I think. Right, I'm going to turn that way, and then I'll chop that off there, and then we'll have to put a skinny one somewhere, so I might chop that down, and then we'll put maybe these two in here. This is what happens when you don't plan. You end up in a bit of a right, okay, but I've used them all nearly. Look, I'm really chuffed. I mean, I could maybe use the big ones. I don't know if that's going to work. That one could work there, and then I could layer up, couldn't I? Yeah, do that one, and then maybe layer up, put a little one in there like that. Maybe cut it, I don't know. I don't really want to be cutting if I can help it. And I didn't really want to be layering up because it makes the tags too thick. Well, I'll do that. Right, come on, stop messing around. And get my decollage cutter just to quickly show you what we can do with it. Yeah, this is it. It's Tonic, Tim Holtz by Tonic. I keep knocking my knee on the table, and what it is, it's quite noisy this is now, so I'm just going to open it up. I won't talk when I actually do it, because then I can knock it out on the editing. Right, let's just show you. Can you see that? It's got sharp edge there, and it's got a sharp edge on that side as well. They're both jagged, so what it actually does, it puts this lovely jagged finish. So let's just pop this through. All you do, hold it down, and there we go. Puts a lovely, like a torn edge, but it's a nice torn edge. It's not ripped. When I tear, I always end up with that core, and you can see it, and you have to either trim it more or chop it off, you know, or ink it up, that kind of thing. So yeah, right, let's just get a bit of this ink on here, just so it's the same as all the rest, because I think this will be showing, it'll be on the top. I mean, some of the edges obviously have been covered, but what I did was just inked all the edges, because I didn't know which edge would be showing, which edge wouldn't be showing. But I just wanted that look to this kind of work. I mean, I don't always ink up, and I certainly don't always do this decollage, but I do like it, you know, every now and then. I think you sort of gain experience from doing like stuff, what you like the look of, whether you like the look of a nice printed finish, or not printed finish, you know, inked finish. Some people like it, some people don't. Right. Oh, I'm sad that I haven't managed to use all these, because that's another thing I like to do. I challenge myself. I think, right, I'm going to use all these up, you know. So what have we got on this side? We've got that one there. That'll be lovely. It does take a while to dry with the Pritt, I must admit. Whereas the Collal glues, they dry immediately. These runny ones, yeah. The Pritt will take a while to adhere and to stick. And then we got that one there. So that's 2 I've got. Oh, look what I've done. I thought that was a bit thick. Oh, well, I'll have to put another one in there now then. So I'll have to... What I might do is go back to these little books, cut some more of these out, and then I'll do another one. But it might be a bit... The colours might not be as sort of vibrant or... So yeah, I don't need a lot, look. I need a few. So yeah, I'll pull them out and I'll do some chopping. What I might do is come on camera and just do a quick one for you. And then what I'll do like a series, like a mini series of filling this book. Right. Everybody stay safe. I might be back on, so you might see another video around this idea. Right. Stay safe, guys. Take care. Bye.